Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we've got game 2 against the Mets. I know we won yesterday. Oh, we had the almost no-hitter. That's a perfect game even. That's what happened yesterday. So yeah, we did win that game, and I think, was it 2-0? I think is what it ended up being, but the Mets only got the one hit. So surely they will do better than that today, you would hope. Sorry, we just got back from the soccer fields for my older daughter having a soccer game today. We ended up going out of town last night, so just kind of really getting back in and kind of resettled. But this is part of it, to get this done on this Sunday afternoon. I think you still call it afternoon. It's 4:33 as I speak right now. I think you still call that afternoon. That's before evening. Nunez on the mound. I don't remember which Nunez that is. But Kester is at the plate. He will take strike one. He grounds that over to short. One away. That will bring Marvin to the plate, and he will bat left-handed. And look at strike one. That pitch drifts up and out. Same pitch, same call. 2-1. That one is in the dirt. Well, Marvin's going to draw a walk. So here's Chief at the plate, one on with one out. The Chief lines us into left, but it's right to Pagan, unfortunately. So Marvin will have to retreat. Not a badly hit ball, just not well placed. So Terry is now at the plate as Marvin takes off, and he will be in there safely. So now a runner in scoring position for Terry. And he's got a 2-0 count to start things off. So we think we get a pitch to hit here, and wasn't a bad one, but he was ahead of the changeup. And misses a slider to make it 2-2. No, that's not going to stay fair. Off the bat, I thought there was a chance, but that hope didn't last long. Ground ball to Delgado. And that will be the last out of the inning. Squirrels, well, no, they didn't get a hit. It was a walk. They got a runner on, but no runs. I presume Perfect as is leading off. I kind of missed it. Regular lineup in. Graves on the mound. Yes, it is Perfect S leading off. We'll start things off with strike one. Slider in there for strike two. Little pop-up towards second. Kester on the inner grass makes the catch. Here's McConnell. Can't remember. That doesn't seem like where he was hitting, but I might be misremembering that. I don't know. Have to go back and check, and definitely can't do that right now. Hits a high hop to third and no throw to first. That'll be the first hit of the ball game. So here's Vernon Wells. First pitch catches the outside corner. Second pitch up in the zone makes it 0-2. And does not chase that fastball. Graves another fastball, gets fouled away. Still a 1-2 count. Curveball gets a swing and a miss for the second out of the inning. Here is Carlos Delgado. Runner on first with 2 outs. First pitch, changeup for a strike. Ground ball back to Graves. Has to wait a little bit on a hop, but makes the throw to first, and that will end the inning. No runs in the first as we go to the second, where Frank will lead things off for Indianapolis.
Number 6, Frank, left fielder.
First pitch is in there for strike one. Right back up the middle, and that will get through for the first Squirrels hit of the day. So here's Tom with the runner on and nobody out.
Catcher.
Fastball is in there for a strike. Ground ball, this could be a double play. Oh, no throw to first though, so just fielder's choice then. Zach at the plate with one on and one out. Tom takes off. Zach swings over the pitch, but Tom is in there safely to second. So apparently the Squirrels have decided they can run on this duo, the battery. Zach now with an 0-2 count, and he'll swing and miss for strike 3. Brings Joey to the plate with the runner in scoring position, but 2 outs. First pitch is called a strike. Well, couldn't catch up to that fastball. And that one just misses outside. Will this stay fair? No. Misses by maybe a foot. 1-2 still. Hits this one on the ground and further foul. That fastball's too low. 2-2, 2 on, runner on second. Oh, Joey again slow on that fastball, and that will end the inning. 2 innings in a row, the Squirrels get someone to second, but cannot score them. Angel Pagan is going to lead things off for the Mets in the bottom of the second.
Number 16. Angel Pagan. Left fielder.
First pitch is in there for a strike. Ground ball to third. Chief will take care of that. 1 away, and here is Jay Payton, who pretty sure had the 1 hit yesterday. He has a 1-1 count to start. Swing and a miss to make it 1-2. Another ground ball to third. 2 away. There's Luis Castillo at the plate now. That first pitch is down and out. That pitch up and in. 2-0. Curveball's in there for a strike. Fouled away. That'll make it 2-2. This will be caught by Joey to end the inning. Still no score with 1 hit apiece for the teams as we go into the 3rd inning. Graves is going to lead it off for Indianapolis.
Number 44. Graves. Pitcher.
Graves swings and misses at the first pitch. Hits this one, but I don't think it's going to get down. And Castillo, let's make a little bit of a leaping catch, but a catch he does make. So 1 out, and we go back to the top of the order. Kester, I think, ground out in his first at-bat. 2 strikeouts for Nunez the first time through the Squirrels' order as Kester puts that out into center field for a base hit. I would imagine he'll try stealing second here shortly. Marvin walked the first time up. Looks at strike 1 here. Line drive up the middle. Kester won't have to steal second. He'll just take it on that hit. 2 on with nobody out. Chief, who hit a nice line, 1 out. Chief hit a nice line drive in his first at-bat, but unfortunately it was right to Pagan out there and left. Yes, I think Pagan's playing left anyway. Grounds this one through the right side of the infield. Not the hardest hit ball, but this time well placed. That does score the first run of the game. Squirrels take a 1-0 lead and may not be done yet. Terry takes the ball in the dirt. 2 runners on and still just the 1 out. That fastball is called a strike. This gets out into left field, and Marvin will stop at third. Bases loaded for Frank, who did get a hit in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1 here. Hits this one out into right, but it's going to be foul. 0-2. This one, right to third. McConnell Went for the double play, but instead launches it into right field. That's going to score all the runners. 3 runs in. Oh, no. Frank stopped at third, but I don't think he needed to. Tom hit a ground ball in his first at-bat. Hit it to a fielder's choice. Has a 2-0 count at the moment. He will look at a strike here. 2-1. 2-2. A slider on the inner half. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Knocks it down. I'll say he threw home. It was too late, though. Another fielder's choice, but it is an RBI. 5-0 Squirrels. The runner on first, and still just 1 out. Zach swings and misses. Breaks his bat, and it's right to Delgado. That will turn into a double play. 3-6-1. I'm pretty confident on that one. But a 5-run inning on 5 hits. Well, 5 hits in the game. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Gustavo Molina will lead things off. Molina already not having a great day behind the plate. He's failed to throw out 2 base-stealing runners out of 2. Fouls that one away. Terry makes the catch. Here's Nunez. I think maybe only 1 of those runs was actually earned in this ball game. Just a terrible throw by McConnell at a terrible time. Nunez grounds out to third, and that is the 2nd out of the inning. Back to the top of the order for the Mets to Perfect S, who popped up to second base. He's going to ground to second base this time, and that will be that for the 3rd inning. 5-0 Squirrels as they go to the 4th, where Joey will lead things off. Joey struck out in his first at-bat and looks at strike 1 here. Grounds this one off to short. And that's the 1st out of the inning. Graves popped out in his first at-bat, right behind second base. So he looks at a ball in the dirt. Looks at strike 1. Drifts outside, 2-1. Up and out. It's a 3-1 count. Looks to be the last batter for Nunez regardless. Does work it to a full count. Ground ball that will not get through. Castillo makes the play. I do not believe there was a single strikeout that second time through the Squirrels' order. Hypos is going to come in to pitch, I'm assuming, at least these middle innings. Kester 1 for 2 on the day. Currently bases empty with 2 outs. Curveball bounces in. That one's in the zone. That one's a bit outside. There's a called strike, 2-2. Called strike 3. Now that's it for the top of the 4th. Still 5-0 as we go to the bottom half of the inning, where McConnell will lead things off. McConnell got a base hit in his first at-bat, though right now he's responsible for 4 out of the 5 runs, I think. With that bad throw to second, when he probably really should have been going home with it, to be real honest. And then if he would have made a bad throw, at least it would have gone off the backstop instead of the outfield wall. He's got a 1-2 count right now. He will go down swinging. 2 away, Vernon Wells. He was the only Met to strike out the first time through their order. So he looks at strike 1 here. Looks at strike 2. Pops this one up. Tom will get it just a little down the first base line. 2 away for Carlos Delgado, who ground out in his first at-bat. Watches that fastball low. This one catches the outside corner. Fouls this off his foot. Seems to be okay. Looks at strike 3, and that will end the 4th inning. We go to the 5th. Squirrels still up 5-0, and they will have Marvin to lead things off. Marvin's going to flip around right-handed. That's a bit of a tongue twister for the first time today. He will ground this off to second base. First time he's been retired today. Brings Chief to the plate. He is 1 for 2. Fouls this one off down the first base side. This one grounded right to perfect S. 2 away. That will bring Terry to the plate. He is 1 for 2. He looks at strike 1. Grounds this one foul. Makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We'll go on to the bottom of the 5th. Still just that one big inning for Indianapolis. The Mets will start off with Pagan. Pagan ground out in his first at bat. Looks at strike 1 here. This one is a bit inside. Little bloop line drive to third. Chief makes that catch. 1 down. Peyton ground out in his first at bat. He swings over a changeup here. Slider in the dirt. 1-1. This pitch is down and in. Ground ball, just foul down the third base line. It's a 2-2 count. He looks at ball 3, full count. High fastball gets called strike 3. Peyton does not appreciate the call, but we're going to move on to Luis Castillo, who popped out at his first at-bat. First pitch down by his feet. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Called strike 3. That ends the 5th inning. Still a 5-0 Indianapolis lead. And Frank is going to start it off in the 6th. Frank has reached base twice. Said he probably really should have had a Little League inside the park homer, but decided to stop at third. He was the one that hit the ball that McConnell threw away. Bloops this one over to second. Castillo makes the catch. So here is Tom. He's actually the 2 fielders' choice. Both times. Well, Frank got thrown out at second the first time up. The second time, Frank scored on the throw home. This time he rolls it through the middle for a base hit. 1 on with 1 out. Zach is struck out and hit into a double play so far. So he watches that pitch outside. There's a called strike. Pitch bounces in. This one catches the top of the zone to make it 2-2. Zach puts this out into left field. Pagan should have it. And he does. 2 away, runner still on first. Joey is hitless today, struck out and ground out so far. That pitch is up and out. Check over on first. Tom does have a stolen base today. This one's up and in, 2-0. Backdoor slider for the first strike. Chases a high slider to make it 2-2. Pitch in the dirt. Runner will be off with the pitch, which is popped up in foul ground. Molina should have it, and there we go. All right, bottom of the 6th inning. Molina's going to lead it off for the Mets. Still a 5-0 Squirrels lead. Molina fouled out in his first at bat, and he will look at strike one here. Another foul pop up right behind the umpire. Tom makes the catch. Here's Hypos with his first at bat. He swings and misses at the first one. Looks at strike two. Swing and a miss, strike three. 2 away, here's Perfect S. Graves now up to 6 strikeouts on the day, with the chance for one more. Perfect S swings and misses at the first pitch. Ground ball off to first, and that will end the 6th inning. We go to the 7th, still 5-0 Squirrels. We will get a pinch hitter here right off the bat. Hypos, I assume, will stay out there. Looks like he will. Let's go with Sweeney. I just got a feeling we'll get at least one hit. First pitch is called a strike. Another called strike to make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Well, that was pretty dominant. Here comes Kester. He's 1 for 3 so far today. Looks at strike one. Well, chases that slider a bit to make it 0-2. That pitch down and away. Ground ball to third. McConnell over to first. Makes that throw just fine. So here is Marvin. He is officially 1 for 2 on the day. Did draw a walk. Grounds this one right to short, and my double switch did not work out as planned. Stretch time. It's 5-0 Squirrels. McConnell will lead off on the other side. The volume reset here. That's good enough. Alright. Will be Jones. I guess he'll go into Marvin's spot. So let's put Zach into center, and we'll stick Sweeney out in right, at least for now. Now, as it stands right now, Jones would be pitching 2 innings today. McConnell has the lone Mets hit of the game. Came much earlier in today's game, but I'm sure the Mets would really love to get more than just 1 hit. 2 combined hits over 2 days. Well, actually, McConnell comes up with the second hit, and Sweeney bobbles it, but no harm done. Still a single. So here is Vernon Wells, who takes a breaking ball for a ball. Another breaking ball, misses again. There's a fastball. She gets a ground ball. Chief on to second. Kester on to first. Not in time there. 1 down, runner on first for Carlos Delgado. He'll take a strike. Fouls this pitch off in the left field seats. 0-2. That will not get down. A line drive to Joey. Throw does go to first, but it was pretty unnecessary. So here's Angel Pagan. He is 0 for 2 as well. Up the middle. That will get down for a hit. Runner thinks about third, but goes back. 2 on with 2 outs for Jay Payton. Takes a ball inside. Might have been a bit high as well. That one down in the dirt. 2-0. Weak ground ball. Kester picks it up and gets it to first to end the inning. Still 5-0, though a couple hits in that inning for the Mets. So the hits column looks a lot better than it did. Chief's going to lead things off for the Squirrels in the 8th. He is 1 for 3 so far. So he looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. That pitch not in the zone. Line drive, a right to Castillo. Here's Terry. He's 1 for 3 so far. He will look at strike 1. Pitch a bit high. Grounds this one to Castillo. 2 down. Here is Frank. Hit a bloop line drive in his last at bat. So he looks at strike 1. That pitch is up and out. Ground ball right to perfect S, and that will be it for the top of the 8th. Castillo due up for the Mets in the bottom half of the inning. It's still a 5-0 Squirrels lead. First pitch, a breaking ball, gets swung on and missed. That one down in the dirt. Popped foul, straight back. 1-2. Fouled off again. Here's a pop-up right back to Jones, just behind the rubber. And he does make the catch. 1 down. Here's Molina, who has fouled out in both at-bats today now. Looks at strike 1. Gets this one in fair ground, and it will be a hit down the third base line. Right over the bag, gives the Mets a base runner with 1 away. Hypas is going to get his second at-bat of the day. Struck out in his first one and swings and misses at the first pitch here. Grounds this one off to third. Throw goes to first. 2 away, runner in scoring position, and the top of the order up for the Mets. Perfect S grounds out to second base, and that's it for the 8th. We go to the 9th. Squirrels still leading 5-0. Tom to lead things off. Tom did get a clean hit in his first at-bat after a couple fielders' choices. So he's been on base every at-bat, but first one he can really just contribute to his own doing. Hits this one into center field. He didn't get all of it. Wells will make the catch. Here's Zach. He is hitless today. Has not reached base at all. Swings and misses at the first pitch. This one is up and in. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit, but let it go by. 1-2. Hits this one. Will it fall in? No, I don't think so. Hit it harder than I thought. Wells makes that catch as well. 2 down. Here is Joey. He is 0 for 3 today. Also not really come close to a hit. I think he had 1 foul ball that was close. He pops out to Molina. There's the catch. So we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Mets need 5 runs to stay alive, and they're going to start off with McConnell, who does have 2 of the Mets' 4 hits. He will not do so against Jones. We will get Zap into Joey's spot. Let's bring in Quentin to play right. And we can let Sweeney play shortstop. I think he can handle that.
Your attention, please. Now coming on the pitch for Indianapolis, number 23, Zach.
All right. Again, McConnell 2 for 3 on the day. That starts him off with a changeup for a strike. Swing and a miss to make it 0-2. Ground ball. That's going to get through the middle for a leadoff hit. Here is Vernon Wells. He is 0 for 3. First pitch is outside. Behind on that breaking ball. Changeup in the dirt. 2-1. Swings under that breaking ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 away. Here's Delgado, who is 0 for 3 today. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings and misses at the second pitch. This is fouled off. Still 0-2. Ground ball over Zapp's head. Sweeney picks it up, steps on the bag, and fires to first. Did not get the out at first. So Angel Pagan is the Mets' last chance with a runner on first and 2 outs. He takes strike 1. Ground ball 2. Looks like Chief picks it up and gets it to first to end the ball game. Final score today, Indianapolis Squirrels 5, New York Mets 0. Should be noted that 4 of those runs were unearned. No, they're not going to show the error. That was the biggest play of the game, so it really broke it open. Chief is going to be your player of the game. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. And we will finish this series up tomorrow. We'll see you then.